We are in the liberation of days. We are at the liberation. We are at the liberation or the birthday of Norway, or more specifically, the Constitution Day of Norway. So happy Constitution Day, Norway. Cheers for that. There's always a pride in that for Norway, that we got this constitution. We claimed our freedom, our independence from Sweden, from Denmark for that matter too, from war. And we kind of copied that from America, this constitution. Yet we haven't necessarily been that good at following this constitution. That's what freedom is. We can be given freedom. We still have to choose freedom. We have to still understand freedom, or else we will just give it away. Give it away, give it away. That's literally is like the power, or the path of awakening. Realizing that there's a power within that you have to claim, or else somebody else claims it. So that's what most people are forgetting, that they have power, that the body is internally powerful. There's an energy body, there's an energy within us. And yet to activate it, to awaken it, to choose it, means we have to return to truth. So that's kind of an interesting path. Returning to truth, letting the energy and the word come together. Hear about the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. In the beginning there was word. So we kind of have to figure out this path, this choice. We have to figure out what it means to awaken. Awaken is really easy, and yet it is the most complicated thing that is, because you still have to kind of figure it out, and it's not really for the mind to figure. You kind of have to look at it and taste it and feel it out, and kind of like what is liberation, what is freedom, what is this thing we kind of search for, what does it mean to kind of open up our energy body, what does it mean to kind of take our power back. We got some people coming in, beautiful to see it. We're always usually live with these, kind of always fun to have some interactions as well. And I was just previously saying it's the Liberation Day. It is the freedom of Norway. It's the Constitution Day of Norway. We're celebrating. I'm from Norway. That's what. So we're celebrating the Constitution that was made so that Norway became free. It became independent. I'm currently in America, but we're still celebrating it. We still got the Norwegian flag up, celebrating. It's kind of the pride of Norway that they dare to kind of claim. We weren't really free, actually. We were actually given as a war donation between lands, as like a punishment for being part of one country. We were given to another. And yet we kind of claimed our constitution. We claimed freedom. And then it was allowed, so it was kind of divinely, heavenly inspired, so to speak. We were allowed to have our own constitution. So that's a pretty magical thing to kind of and that is what we kind of do when we awaken. we are not going to just be given it. So when people be like, oh, it's the awakening and everybody's awakening, yeah, the weather is great here. It's going to be 30 degrees Celsius, which is about 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's like warm here. It's heating up. It's the warmest day this year till now. Yeah, so we kind of have this constitution, we have this freedom available. We have this constitution, but we have to claim it. We have to write that paper down and say, like, I choose to awaken. I choose to go that path. And then we have to dare to look for mercy. We have to dare to, we are not going to, it's not from war. Show my surroundings. Well, it's kind of like this. Well, it's like, we are, so we're in America right now, but we're celebrating this Constitution because that's kind of what we, it's a kind of such a beautiful statement of what we have to do in our awakening process. And if you like, and I would love to have some likes and subscribes or shares or whatnot. We always like to meet more people. So, but yeah, so this Constitution really kind of like helps us to, the outer mirrors the inner, and we literally have to kind of dare to look at where we kind of, how we engage with freedom. We can't force it. That's where like people get lost. They want to demand it. They want to use force to create freedom. Oh, did it get a little darker? I'm seeing myself kind of darker. The sun is coming out from the clouds, I guess. Yeah, so we can think that we can force and create rules, and that's where we get lost when we create society, like that we get too focused on rules and regulation that we try to kind of force it. We get obsessed with the power, but we kind of have to realize that we have to choose it. Like, right, we wrote the Constitution in Norway, but then we had to wait, and then the King of Denmark actually allowed it. He kind of was like, okay, you can have your Constitution. So he gave it out of mercy, and that is kind of like awakening. You have to kind of claim awakening. You have to go and open up your power, but you still have to, you can't force it. You can't demand it. You have to dare to like wait for the mercy to come in. That's the grace of God. That is like the awakening. It kind of comes from outside. You have to be patient and dare to hope for it, and dare to wish for it, and dare to choose it. And yet it still has to be surrendered to and given, so to speak, from the outside. So the path is a little bit humbling. It's not, you can't be prideful. You can be proud of the accomplishments of daring to say, I want to awaken, but you can't be prideful about like and arrogant in the process. You have to dare to kind of succumb to the path, and dare to be patient, and dare to let it kind of unfold. So that's where like we share these small teachings that I do. I usually do them a little bit, about 10 minutes at a time. You probably will find on my YouTube, but also on my Patreon, that I have like longer kind of guided meditation, so to speak, if you want to go in there. So that's kind of where I help people and I guide people to kind of understand and to kind of come to this awakening and realize the ease that flows through it, and that choice and the connectedness. Yeah, connectedness. That's when the sun just starts coming in, and you just feel that the energy is awakening. But then you have to be ready for it, and allow grace to come through. It's not done out of selfishness, out of ego. It's done out of surrender and patience. So that's the path I'm kind of teaching to, kind of so that you realize the power within that has to kind of surrender to the power without, and in that beautiful surrender, then you will come to the awakening. And no, I haven't been to, well, I have been in an airport in India, but not out there, but I've seen it. But I've been in Nepal, I guess. Yeah, but I haven't been traveling too much. Been in Norway. But yeah, so that this energy that is awakening is kind of like all over the place now. It's no longer connected to certain, before it was kind of very located, like in India. If you think about India, that has kind of had that energy, but they've kind of had their own tradition, so to speak. The difference now is that the tradition is breaking free from these old pillars of energy and becoming free. That is kind of the new, that's the new beauty of this, that it's going to be, it's free now, that you can be anywhere and start to awaken, that to tap into the energy. Wow, now it's really coming in. Yeah. No, I haven't got any plans for India. We're still kind of setting up a little bit of a sanctuary here outside of Chicago. So for now, that is our focus. But I would love an invitation if that's what you are implying. But yeah, there's beautiful new people coming in, and if you are new and if you haven't subscribed yet and liked or comment where you're from or whatnot, please do. I always love, it's kind of an expansion now. A lot of new people are coming into the feed, and so then it's an exciting time that people are starting to feel called to the energy and starting to feel called to awakening. So if you are, and if you got more questions of different sorts, like check out my Patreon or ask questions, and I might talk about it. And yeah, I hope you are going to enjoy this Liberation Day as we are. We're going to celebrate here, waving the Norwegian flag and celebrating life in itself. And Missouri, well, that's in America. Hello, nice to see people. Yeah, so I'm just kind of tapping down, but if you haven't seen my whole talk, I'm gonna keep it up and you can watch it later, and like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And I love all the new people starting to come into the space and starting to feel the connections. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see you guys next time. Until then, oh, what drink? Well, today I'm just having a beer. Just enjoying celebrating this Constitution Day. It's a celebration kind of day. Until next, guys. See ya.